Hello everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. Come on, Roxy. Good girl. Hello, beautiful. How are you this morning? I have a list of things to talk about so I don't forget anything I wanted to say. Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. I don't know where Baron is. I think he's still in bed sleeping. I usually see him first, but today we're stuck with Roxy. Mwah, she's so cute. She's a good one to be stuck with. First of all, I just uploaded yesterday's video, day 8, and I was looking at that and thinking it probably should have been longer. I should have added a few more things at the end that happened in the evening. Not that much happened. I'll keep that in mind for future videos, so I hope that wasn't disappointing to anybody. But I had, well, all this week I've had to go into work early for what's called morning duty to watch the kids before school as they gather in the building. They just need to be supervised. And then yesterday I also had a meeting after work, so I had a little less time than usual. Tomorrow I have a meeting before work. I have to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. But it's cool because it's a fine arts meeting, so those are always enjoyable, getting to see my fine arts colleagues. Hello, beautiful. Anyway, that's part of the reason that I didn't have content yesterday evening. Also, I had planned to make my pasta and marinara sauce, and I got all the stuff out to make the sauce. I had all the ingredients, I had the bowls, I had the camera set up, and then I realized I didn't have pasta. So that was smart on my part. So I had to scratch that plan, and I may be able to find some pasta today. I have a few errands to run after work. Going to UPS. The Coach Rogue sold, so I'm going to ship that as well as a few other things that I have to ship. And then there's a TJ Maxx next door to that, so I'm going to run in there to look for a couple things. We drew Secret Santa names at work this week, so I have a few ideas for things I want to get, and I want to look at TJ Maxx for that. I'll share those Secret Santa gifts with you at the end of next week after they've been given to the recipient. I don't think she is aware of my channel, but just in case, I don't want to ruin any surprises through the videos. I also want to say yesterday's video especially, I got a ton of comments. I want to address again that I really enjoy reading your comments. I read every single one of them, and I respond to very, very few, almost none of them. And that's only because of time. I know a lot of you already understand that and appreciate why I'm not responding to comments, but I just wanted to say again how much I enjoy reading them, and thank you for leaving them. And gosh, a lot of you really wanted to see my bird yesterday. What was that about? Or this would have been day before yesterday. That's the other thing I was going to talk about, is that this Vlogmas thing really puts me in a time warp, because every day is like 3 different days. And it's very strange because you have the present day that you're supposed to be living in, but then I'm also filming, like today's I think the 8th. I'm getting really confused. I think today's December 8th, but I'm filming day 9 because the video comes out on December 9th. So that gets confusing, girl. Can I move my hands without having to pet you? Is that a no? And then I'm also sometimes editing from the day before, like early in the morning, so it just gets very confusing. I also feel like I'm not doing the best job with the advent calendars. I mean, I'm opening them every day for you, but I'm not really giving you my reaction to what's in them. Oh my gosh. You make me pet you always. I'm trying to do hand gestures and not get my hand all wet from boopy nose. What was I just saying? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, the advent calendars. The caramels, I have been eating a few. They are fabulous. I highly recommend this brand. I had never had them before. All the calendars are linked below so you can go check it out. The whiskeys, I have an update that I filmed last night where I tasted a couple of them. I pre-filmed several things last night, so that will go up in another video, maybe today, maybe not, I'm not sure yet. Baron has finally arrived. He is scratching at the door. Come on, Bear. Baron. All right, the whole family's here now, except Vincent and Paul. Advent calendars. Hello, handsome. Is she in your spot? Better just sit on top of her. There we go. That's better. The whiskey so far, now granted, there are still several I haven't tasted, and we're not even halfway through the month yet, but I'm a little disappointed so far. This calendar was supposed to be whiskeys from around the world. And let me bring up the list of what was supposed to be in it to see if it was even the same. So far, they have been the whiskeys that are listed to be in the box. There is this little disclaimer that contents are subject to change due to the popularity. No need to worry. Any dram changed will be of equal or better quality. And I've been a little disappointed that there have been so many at the beginning that are similar to each other, like so many Scotch whiskies, malt whiskeys. I was hoping for more variety, but maybe I just have to wait. It looks like there's more coming that, maybe it'll get better. But spoiler alert, I opened 2 last night and tasted them and had to dump them out because they were so awful. But I've had other ones from the calendar that I really like. The kindness calendar, I'm slowly progressing on that. And I think what I need to do, maybe starting today, is actually start checking off the ones that I've done. It has that built in. It's got little boxes where you can check them off, but I haven't been doing that. And I'm losing track a little bit of what I'm supposed to be doing. So I need to be more organized about that. The jams, you guys gave me so many great suggestions for the jams. So I've been enjoying those. I have been making a couple peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for work, which I don't think is really the best use of the jams just because the flavor is lost with all that peanut butter and bread behind it. Like I had the jar of blueberry jam from yesterday on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for work yesterday. But I have the scones as well as toast, which probably won't do anymore. The scones were fabulous. Greek yogurt to put with, I was thinking some of the more citrusy ones, like the lemony ones, it would be good in the yogurt. Also have ice cream, you suggested that, and brie. We need to do it with some brie. That'll be good too. Like an apricot with the brie. Yum. Okay, let me show you my bag of the day. This is a handbag reveal. You've never seen this bag from me before. I've had it for 2 or 3 weeks now. Love it so much that I have bought a couple more of them. You'll see those over the next few days. On Saturday, you'll see a collaboration between me, Yota Style, and Winnie B LV, where we're all revealing a new bag, and they are all 3 spectacular and special bags and really cool. So let me show you my bag of the day today, my new bag that I am greatly in love with. And I did that video recently about things that annoy us about luxury YouTubers, and a lot of you said that you were annoyed when people say they're obsessed with handbags. I have to say though, I don't usually say that. I'm kind of obsessed with this. This is the Longchamp in the extra small size, and they have lots of variations on this bag. This is pretty much the standard base model kind, which is, I'm trying to hide my head behind it so it'll focus on the bag, which is the nylon one. And it is amazing and so pretty. This is in the taupe color. It has obviously the 2 top handles. It also has this crossbody strap, which is a fabulous length. I'll try to do a little mod shot for you. The strap is removable. This one has silver hardware. It's set up just like the regular Longchamp bag with the little flap that snaps. And then I have my stuff in it so you could get an idea of what it holds. This is all the same stuff I carried in my larger bag yesterday and all the pouches. But there's a little pocket. There's a small little pocket on the front, and on the back there's this larger pocket. Both are slip pockets. So in here I've got my Agenda PM, a pack of tissues, my Chanel wallet, my Chanel Kabuki makeup brush, a touch-up stick, like lipstick size, and my MAC powder. And with all that in such a tiny bag, there's still quite a bit of room. Here's what I love about this bag. There's a lot, and there's nothing I don't love about it. First of all, this bag, the nylon version, is about $200. I think the taupe is all sold out as far as I know, but I will link the other colors below. There's a black and a navy, and then there are some other special ones that are a little more expensive, but still very reasonably priced for such nice bags. So the craftsmanship is excellent. I love Longchamp's nylon. They're fabulous. It's wipeable. I love the layout of it. It reminds me so much of a small Speedy with the little top handles, but then it has the crossbody strap. It's comfortable to wear. It's cute. This color goes with a lot of things. I like how the nylon has a little shimmer in the light. The zipper on this one has the zipper pull with the normal Longchamp logo, but then this leather piece. So 2 pieces of leather there, which is helpful for quick grab and go zipping. Now what I've been doing is keeping it unzipped and just snapping the little flap there. That keeps it secure. Now I know in the larger Longchamps, the flap gets in the way a lot. Does it get in the way in this bag? Yes, it does. However, I personally have never minded that on the Longchamp bags, and a testament to that is how many of them I have. I have quite a few at this point. I just think this is adorable. and it holds so much and it's comfortable, so it's really practical too. It's all weather. I highly recommend this bag, having used it several times, and I don't know what else to say about it. I can do a full review on the Longchamp bags some other time, but big recommend. I'm telling you, this might be the perfect bag. It sits at the perfect place, at least on me. Crossbody, I'm 5'3". Again, with all that stuff, it's lightweight. The shoulder strap is comfortable. I would say that the shoulder strap could be a little bit softer leather because it's kind of like the Ben on Louis Vuitton, where it has, the edges are a little bit sharp. Really don't notice it all that much. I think it's fabulous. And again, it just might be the perfect bag. Hello, Roxy. Hello, Baron. You don't look amused. And at this point, it's time to draw our giveaway winner from day 7. This is for the Coach little card holder in the chalk color. Speaking of being amused, and while I'm talking to you, I'm gonna bring up the software to do the drawing for the giveaway. Yota Style. Did you see her video yesterday? I have to be real honest with you here, with the Vlogmas time warp. I have not seen that video yet because I'm filming this right now on Wednesday morning, December 8th at 6:22 a.m. and her day 8 video does not come out for another hour and a half. But yesterday, after I announced the winner and did the compliments in my video, she started texting me and Winnie, so I have an idea of what to expect in her day 8 video, where she addresses the rest of you. And it's not pretty. I believe at some point I warned you that that would happen. All right, I entered the link, filtering based on text. Bird is the word. Get comments. There were a lot of comments, a lot of entries on this. So 330 entries that mention the word bird. And it's time for the big moment. Who will win the Coach card holder? It will be Cindy and Ben. Congratulations, Cindy and Ben. Her comment, or their comment, I'm guessing her because of the picture. I love advent calendars for dogs. I never thought to look for one for my grandmother's bird, Blue Boy. Congratulations. I will be in touch. I will comment on your comment, then you'll email me, send me your address, and I will get that card holder. That reminds me, a lot of people mentioned, why doesn't Vincent have an advent calendar? I'm not sure there is one for birds. She does have some treats, or at least one treat, in the advent calendar that I made for myself back there, but she's pretty simple. She doesn't like a lot of the pre-made bird toys and things. She likes shoe boxes. I have some of those for her, and just simple things she can rip up, and peanuts. Also, some people had asked, how old is she? How did she get her name? And since I'm pretty sure she's female, why is her name Vincent? Those were a few common questions, so let me answer them. Vincent is 21. She will be 22 in April. I've had her since she was an egg. I say that, but I didn't have her in my possession when she was an egg. I got her from a local bird breeder. I made sure they were responsible breeders. It was an older couple who did it out of their home. They really loved birds. I took possession of her when she was old enough to come home with me, but prior to that, I made payments because birds are expensive. I made my first payment on her when she was an egg, so that's why I say, well, she wasn't an egg, she was inside an egg, to be precise. And then over the time when she hatched and when I was able to take her home, I visited a couple times a week to hand feed her and start to bond with her. Because a lot of parrots, and African greys are one of these, they, in the wild, they bond with one mate for life. And so I needed to establish that bond with her. So I am her mate. I am her one person. Anybody else, I don't know why she's like this, but anybody else, she'll bite anybody. I don't know why she's not nicer, but a lot of parrots are like that. It's very rare that she bites me. She tolerates a lot from me. We're good friends. And a lot of you wanted to see more of her, so I will try to do that. Vincent, her name came from Vincent van Gogh. At that time, I was naming all of my animals after artists or musicians. Sebastian was after Bach. I had a Toulouse after a painter, Toulouse-Lautrec, I'm not sure how to say that. Baron, I didn't give him his name. He came from the rescue with that name. Roxy, I gave her that name. Got that from the show Chicago. Anyway, gave her name. Now, African greys, the male and female look exactly alike. There's no way to tell whether one is male or female just by looking at them. You have to go through and do a surgical procedure to look inside them and see what they are. However, the reason I think that she's female, can never be certain because of that, but the reason I think so is because she has exhibited nesting behaviors. When I put, birds, parrots especially, love to chew things up. So when I give her like toilet paper tubes or paper towel tubes, to chew up. Instead, she sits on them as if they're eggs, and she fluffs her feathers around them to keep them warm. And if you leave that in there, she will sit on it all day, every day for months. So I stopped giving her those because she needs to be more active than that. But that's why I think she's female. And at that point, that was a few years into having her, so no reason to change her name at that point. And that's that. I do have a video about Vincent if you want more information, so I will link that below. Now let's get to advent calendars. Well, hello. Don't you two look comfortable? Since the dogs have been watching me read this as if I'm reading them a story, that maybe we'd do a little story time moment here today. Although Baron now is down here, not in the picture. Roxy, are you gonna listen? Did you know that the very first Christmas card was sent in 1843, and that today, December 9th, but it's really December 8th when I'm filming this, see how confusing? Today, December 9th, is International Christmas Card Day. It all began when Londoner Sir Henry Cole found himself stressed out over a big pile of unanswered mail. He asked his friend, artist John Calcott Horsley, to illustrate a card with holiday greetings, and had 1,000 copies made by a local printer. This solved his problem and also started a billion-dollar industry. Mission 17. You already guessed what this mission will be about, right? Yes, Christmas cards. If you have time, you can make your own. I don't have time, but that's what I do. But store-bought cards are perfectly fine too. The important thing is that you send them. Yes, it is. It's a lot of work to make your own cards and then send them. It's a lot of work just to send them and address them and stamp them and all that stuff. But then if you also make your own. Mission 18, another option for you, is to buy at least one of this year's Christmas gifts at the Salvation Army or a similar charity shop. It's kind to those in need and to your wallet. Well, those are both doable. So maybe as part, I hadn't planned to do this as part of Vlogmas, but maybe as part of Vlogmas we could go to like a Goodwill or something and shop around and see what's there. Cool beans. And that, boys and girls, is our story for today. Were you listening? Baron was not. He was sleeping. That is now on my desk, so I can go through and check off the ones I've done. So I can stop using plastic bags when I take a sandwich to lunch. I made my sandwich. I'm using this bag, and check it out. It has this little peel and stick thing, so the bag will actually stay sealed and crumbs in your sandwich and things don't fall out. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm an idiot. I just came to do a little shopping, and apparently I forgot that it was Vlogmas and I didn't take my camera with me. I left it in the car. So I'll show you a little bit of what I just did. First, I went to UPS and I shipped packages. After UPS, I went all the way down there to a TJ Maxx. I went to the Office Depot and I got sticky notes, and then I went to Specs and I got liquor and chocolates and some other gift. Now I'm going to the pet supermarket. I'm gonna take you in there because I remembered my camera this time. First, I'll show you the pretty Christmas decorations. They have the trees lit up on the street here, as well as those festive trees. And there's my honey baked ham where we got our ham for Thanksgiving. All right, we're at the pet store. This is where I got Gwenny's cat's gifts last Christmas. So most of these things Vincent just doesn't play with at all, or they're things that I could make myself for so much cheaper. Let's see, what could I get for her? She loves those, but look, just one of them is $8.99 and she destroys that in about half an hour. How about a little Converse sneaker? She wouldn't do anything with that. It would just sit in her house and get dusty. She does like these kinds of things, and it takes her a while to chew them up. I think I'll get this one for her instead of this one. Yeah, let's do that. There's a kitty cat advent calendar. I googled and I don't think there are any advent calendars for birds, so I haven't been able to find one. I think I had checked for one for Vincent, but at least there's one for kitties. There's a train up ahead, and I'm stuck behind it, and this big Texas truck that I can't see around. Those things are everywhere, that's not a stereotype. Over here is our favorite Cajun restaurant, Ragin' Cajun. They have fabulous shrimp and grits. Wonderful. Unfortunately, their drinks are terrible and the bread pudding is not great, but the shrimp and grits, it's worth going there for. Hello? You're in the dark. Why are you in the dark? Are you sleeping? Here's the part of the shopping haul that I can show you. The rest were gifts for people, so I can't show in case those people watch Vlogmas, don't want to ruin it for them. You saw me get some of Vincent's food. She also has a seed mix, and I give her a peanut and grapes every day. She'll get that toy for Christmas. At the liquor store, I got a jar of Bon Maman strawberry preserves, which I thought would be better for the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches than my little jars, which are a little more special, and they're too small to really taste it against the peanut butter and bread. What I went in for was this pineapple rum. I ran out a few months ago and never bought myself more. Now I did. I got pineapple rum when my mom took me to the Florida Keys for my 40th birthday. This is not as good as what I got down there, but it's still good enough. Tonic water. At TJ Maxx, I got some pasta. I've never tried the Stonewall Kitchen pasta, and I'm gonna make my marinara, not tonight, I'll do it in another video. And I usually make that with linguine, but they didn't have any, and I didn't want to make an extra run to the grocery store, so I got this. Also at TJ Maxx, everything bagel blend. I got this because at Thanksgiving, my mom brought some cream cheese and put this on it, and I think pica peppa, which I think the closest thing to that is maybe Worcestershire sauce, if you don't know what pica peppa is. And it was really good, so I got some bagel things. At Office Depot, I got these cute little post-it notes to do the kindness things. If you don't know what I mean by kindness things, it's from the kindness calendar. It said to write some compliments to people and leave them around a place, so I'm gonna do that probably at school. And this bag from the liquor store, I got all these things. This one's a gift. This one is for something I have in mind. That's a gin. And then all these are whiskeys or bourbons. So this is Bullet Bourbon, which I've never tried. This is Woodford Reserve, which I've tried. That's good. This one is Benchmark, a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. And then I had to get this one called Texas Crown. I'll give you one guess where that's made. And if you're not familiar with this brand, you probably just guessed wrong. It's made in Canada. What? Weird. Anyway, I was talking this morning about how I've been a little disappointed with my whiskey calendar so far, so I got myself some little samples. I also have some nice big bottles of whiskey on the shelf across the room. And then I have a package that arrived. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it. They're wondering why their mouths aren't full. Oh, so sad. Found these Kurt Geiger little ballet flats on sale recently at Bloomingdale's, and I thought they were really cute with the little bird head, so I wanted to give them a try. They look pretty good, I think. They're patent or patent-like on the sides. Hello, Roxy. Excuse me, you're kind of in the way. And more of a matte leather on the front where the bird head is. See them too well in this light. I'm not used to filming shoes, forgive me, but that's how they look. What do you think, Roxy? You like my bird shoes? Roar, I will get you. I will get you. Roar, I will rub the belly. I will do it. Roar. Roar.